Aiden, remove your hand. Hello, testing my microphone. Okay. Hi there. If you're catching the replay, you are welcome to my channel. I think I could go live. I think we're live. This is actually my first live stream, and I'm so nervous. I'm so nervous about it. First here. Oh, thank you so much, honey. Hassan, thank you so much. Aiden, please put your head here. Mommy is on live. Please confirm you can hear me. Can you hear me? Hassan? Not you, bro. Hi, Hassan. Awesome. Hanifa, thank you so much for the correction. Thank you for joining my live stream. You're such a you're such a support. You're an inspiration. Thank you for supporting my live. Okay, let me just share again on my Instagram that I'm live, and then I'll just start. All right. We are live. Aiden, stop pushing me now. You see, you're stressing me out. I need 1 hour. Can you give me 1 hour? Can you do that? Can you do that? Thank you, my love. Step back a bit. Okay, so I'm just going to go ahead and start so we don't take too much of our time. This is the last time I'm going to tell you to let me be that I'm working. Yeah, the next time you are going to be grounded. You will not touch your this thing today. All right, Anifa, let's start. Hey, life's good. Your application will be successful by God's grace. By God's grace, it will be successful. By the grace of God. All right. If you're catching the replay, you're welcome to my channel. My name is Adeola. Today, I scheduled this viewing in the morning because I assumed my son will be sleeping at this time. Trust toddlers to wake up early when you don't expect them to wake up early. So he's awake. So you are going to be seeing the both of us in this video today. All right. Oh, thank you so much, Hanifa, for your comments. It means so much to me. I do everything that I do to make it easy for the next person that is coming to Canada. And that's my why. When people ask me, oh, why are you shooting content? Why are you giving too much information? Why are you sharing all these things online? My aim is to help it easier, make it easier for the next person coming. Is to make the journey as easy as possible. Some of these things I did not even I didn't get them online. I didn't get the information. I had to find them myself. Some things that I got online, you see some of my videos. I said I watch YouTube videos. I got this list. I added my Aiden, please don't break my back. Hey, yeah, this way. Bye-bye. 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 Kia, 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 kia. Good job. I don't see them online, and that's why I'm here. That's why I'm here to share some of these things with people that are coming to make the journey, a bit easier for the next person. So today, you're going to be seeing me checking my list. I have a list of things I want to talk about. I'm going to share briefly how I got here and my journey so far. Okay. I'm Adeola. I'm a single mom that immigrated into Canada, and I'm trying to rebuild my life one ordinary day at a time. Firstly, when I arrived, I stayed with my friends for like a few months, like 2 months. I landed in November, and then I started finding information. How do I, okay, Anifa, can you please tell me where you're joining from? Anifa, life's good. Where are you joining from? Please tell me in the comment section. Thank you. And you can share this live with your friends and on your stories too, so that more people can join in. So as I was saying, a few things shocked me when I arrived. Firstly was that it's difficult for newcomers to actually assess some of these things that the government has put in place. No, don't get me wrong. It's not difficult for them to assess. It's just that the informations are not out there. So for newcomers, we just arrive and then nobody is telling us, oh, and then even those that are telling you what to do, some of them are not giving you the right information. So for me, when I landed, I just went online and I started researching. I started researching what to do, how to get a job. When I was applying in my location, I landed in the Kitchener-Waterloo region. I wasn't getting any jobs. I'm like, I cannot continue like this. So I started searching. Like I said in my previous video, I did a thorough research. I knew what I could do because I did not have before and after school for my son. Can you please confirm where you're watching me from in the comment section? Thank you. I did not have before and after school care for my son, so I could not take just any job. Oh, okay, I need for Abuja. You're welcome. Thank you. I couldn't take before and after school care, so I knew that I had to take a job that was a bit flexible. I work as an EA, and an EA means an education assistant, right? So because I work in a school, it's easy for me to drop my son off before school and pick him up after school. I work in a middle school. My son is in elementary school. So it was quite easy for me. Why am I rolling off the bed? Anyway, when I knew what I wanted to do, I knew where to target. I knew where to apply to. I knew what to do. So I started applying and I got my job in 2 months. Yeah. I did my interview and then I got my job. So when I got the job, it was now time for me to get a car. That was where it now got tricky. I had already done my G2 license. I had done my G1. No, I had done my G1. Immediately I landed in November. I did my G1 in November. I got my ID. When I was now time for me to get a car, I now did my G2. Now, you can get a car in different ways in Canada. You can either buy it outrightly if you have the funds, or you can finance it from those lenders, or you can go to the auto shops and they will also finance, also financing. You can buy it on Facebook Marketplace. You can buy. So for me, I didn't want to buy a car on Facebook Marketplace because the money that I had was not a lot. If you want to buy plenty car that on Facebook Marketplace, you have like maybe $9,000, maybe $5,000, and I did not have that much at that time. So what I did was I had to finance my car. So to finance your car, it means that you'll be paying You know, once you work, you'll be paying back. A lot of people have different this thing about financing car, and I completely understand. But for people that do not live in the big cities where you have Aiden and people that do not live in the big cities where you have trains, uh, buses, and not, and you need to work. The bus and transportation system in the smaller cities is terrible. You will be late to work. In fact, some people will not give you job if you don't have a car in Canada. That is the truth. So if you don't have money to buy a car, the best bet is to lease something that is affordable for you. So different people will come online and say a lot of things like, why are you leasing a car? Why are you leasing kiniko kiniko? Your lifestyle and that other person's lifestyle is not the same, so you cannot judge. Anyway, that was how I got my car. I did my G2, I got my job, I got my car. And then there's another thing, financing. Oh, insurance in Canada, Jesus. I fell for an insurance trap. I've not done a video of that on my vlog. Maybe I'll just share it here first. The insurance, you need to be very careful with insurance and those that are insured. So I was on a group. I always say join a community. So there's a group in Kitchener-Waterloo where I stayed. Somebody shared an insurance company. So I just trusted that person and I contacted the person. But because I think the person knew that I'm new in the country, so he sold me an insurance. And another thing, you need to check what you are signing before you sign. Oh. I just trusted him and I signed. Apparently, he bundled apartments, tenancy insurance, and car insurance. And I already told him that I have tenancy insurance. When I got my apartment, I paid 1 year straight for my tenancy insurance because I didn't want it to be my monthly expense. This guy now added the tenancy insurance to the insurance that I paid, making me paying 2 insurance on tenants. I stay in a very small apartment. I stay in a studio apartment. Studio in Nigeria will be like, how would I call it? Self-contained. A self-contained apartment. Imagine staying in a self-contained apartment, very tiny, and you're not paying 2 insurance on it. Anyway, that's one of the mistakes that I made when I landed. So that's it. I've talked about how I got my house. So when I moved, I started looking for apartments. Also, this apartment that I got, I did not check it myself. I saw it online. I needed to move because I needed to start my job. If I saw this apartment by myself, I wouldn't have paid for it. If I would advise you, if you want to get an apartment, go and check it or ask somebody that you trust to go and check it for you. Don't assume that pictures that you see online is true because people will post pictures and they will make it look like it's bigger than it is. Please, Annabella, you're welcome. Thanks for joining. Where are you joining from? Please share it in the comment section. People would post pictures online. I saw my apartment on Facebook Marketplace. I saw the picture. I saw the price. I assumed that the place would be bigger like it looked. Honestly, when it was time for me to move in, I had paid and done everything. I now came here. When I started suspecting that there was something wrong was when the apartment manager wanted to give me key. And I said, did you check it yourself? I said, no. He said, okay, let's go. As he gave me the key, I entered the place. It is so tiny. It's so tiny. So please, I'm going to advise you, if you want to get an apartment and you're coming to study or you got getting your PR, you don't have where to stay, make sure you send somebody that you trust to go and check it. One thing about Canada is expensive. Oh. Stop biting your lips, bro. And stop showing in my video. Canada is expensive. Oh. Hey, the apartments are expensive. Food, grocery is expensive. Insurance, I've spoken about that, is also expensive. But there are supports in place. If you have a job, you will survive. Once you have a job, you will survive. And that's why I'm always telling people that are staying in big cities and are saying, Kiniko, big cities, there's no job. Go to the cities close to those big cities and get a job, because once you get a job, 80% of your problem is solved. Looking at Kitchener, yeah, Kitchener is not far from, I landed in Kitchener-Waterloo, but I had to move out of Kitchener-Waterloo to a smaller this thing. I've not mentioned where I stay online. because it's a small city. I don't want anybody tracing me to my city, but it's close to Kitchener, Waterloo. It's like 40 minutes drive from Kitchener. There are no jobs. People that are there are saying there are no jobs. They've been there for 2 years, 1 year plus. I landed. It's just 8 months that I landed. Let's calculate it. I landed in November 2025, 1st of November. I have a job. The things that I've settled in and I've done in this country, some people that have been here for a while have not done it. I'm not bragging. God has been my help. God has, you can like my session. Please let me like it. This is my first live. I don't even know how to even do the piece. I'm just stopping and yapping away. So the things that I've done since I landed in this country, people have been here for longer and they've not done it. So it's important that you stay connected, you be informed. Some people will be coming to my DM and telling me I'm sharing too much information. You people will land and you will start carrying camera and become content creators. My goal, my why is that the people coming after me find it easier, because some people, they don't even know where to find this information. They don't know where to. I am not talking about how you are going to land. I'm not an immigration expert. I always say it. If anybody asks me, blah, blah, blah about immigration, I don't know. I will refer you to the person that I have no idea how it's done. But once you land, the information that you need to make your journey smoother, if I have it, I will share it. I'm not going to order any information because, oh, you're not a content creator, why are you sharing this? No, I'm not going to do that. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for the comments. Yeah. Why are we gatekeeping? I'm not going to share TMI. I'm not going to share information that I cook up. This information are right there. It is on the portal. Canada puts it there. So if I can go there and get that information and share to my audience, why not? That's what I do here. So for people telling me, my comments in TikTok, they'll be yabbing me, insulting me. You have started choo, you started talking. The information I'm sharing is readily available. The jobs, they are there. It's not me that I'm cooking up information. I would do that. I will just share what is out there that some people might not know. A lot of people just need a little pointing, point them in the right direction. That's all. I mean, I digress. So what was I even saying? So I just knew that I needed to, I lost my train of thought. Give me a second. I just knew that, okay, so I've talked about some of the things I did when I landed in Canada, right? Aiden, please stop. I've talked about my apartment. Okay, how I got my apartment. Please make sure that you see what you are getting. If you can send somebody to go and check it for you, let them vet it. Show you you would be showing you the video. Okay, this is how big this place is. Oh, this is how small this place is. Oh, is what the price is, what the market is saying. Oh no, it's not what the market is saying, because what I paid for this my small apartment is not what the market is saying. If I had maybe $100 or $200, I would get a room and parlor, which they call one bed here, instead of staying in a studio. Studio in Nigeria is a self-contained, but this studio is very tiny. For me, I did not want to stay in a shared apartment because I have a child. And my son is surprisingly very quiet today. He is always very loud. So I didn't want to stay in a shared apartment. I didn't want to stay in a basement apartment. I wanted to stay in a proper apartment. So my money, you know that my money will be high. But I didn't know that this place would be small like this. Anyway, moving on. If you have questions, please drop it in the chat so that I can address them. I have my notes and pointers, but if you have other questions you want me to address, please drop it in the comment section and I'll be willing to answer them right now. So if you're coming to Canada, here are some mistakes that you should not make. I've mentioned paying for an apartment that you did not see by yourself. Please, if they ask you to come and do phone plan, that they will give you phone and then you will be paying monthly. Be very wary of it. Be very wary of it. Oh yeah, public transportation. The small town that I live in, we have the basic amenities. Transportation, they do have it. However, if you want to go to work, I will not suggest that you depend on their public transport, especially during winter. Especially during winter, even in big cities, this public transport used to delay. So in smaller cities, it is worse. African and Asian stores, we do not have. I go to Waterloo and Kitchener a lot. You must have noticed that, because it's like going from, I don't know where in Lagos. If you are in Lagos, did you sign a lease? Yes, let me finish the first question. Sorry, I'll get to your question now. If you are in Lagos, it's like going from, it's 40 minutes drive. In fact, you will not even feel like you're driving anywhere. It's like you're driving from Aja to Lekki. Aja to Lekki, that we used to use 2 hours sometimes, or Yaba to Lekki. Yaba to Lekki. Sometimes if traffic hold you will use 2 hours. But this place, there's nothing like that. It's just 45 minutes drive. It's 45 minutes drive. And during winter, it's about 15 minutes drive, because the snow and everything needs to slow down. So if you want to go to your African stores, you can always go. But what I do personally, I have a deep freezer. And because it's just me and my son does not eat much. What I do is I buy it in stock. They deliver it to me. What I've bought since we're in what month is this? July? Yeah. What I have shopped from African store since March, April, is still in my freezer. I never chop and finish. We are getting into the months where people will start buying tomatoes, buying this. I still have space in my freezer. So that should be like the least thing in your determining factor of where you want to stay. I plan to cargo. Yes, I do that as well. I cargo some of my things. So you don't have a problem. But even if you cargo, you still buy some things from African store. It might not just be much. Do you get? So if you plan to move to smaller cities, I give you my support 100%. You might not see the vibe and you might not get the vibe. But if you want the vibe, if it's vibe that you want, you can drive there. You will get it. Aiden, I'm going to say this for the last time. Thank you very much. Good listening. High five. Thank you. So, in my opinion, if you have a job, 80 to 90% of your problem is solved. If you can get a job in big cities, please go for it. But for me, having your first job is very important. Once you get your first job, you can always get other jobs. If I decide today that I want to move from here, I'm going to Toronto, there's a possibility of me getting a job. Why? I have an experience and a boss that is willing to give me a referral because she likes me that much. She's willing to give me a referral. My contracts, the job that I got is contract job. They gave me, I was supposed to just be doing when they have somebody they should call me. They gave me a role and extended my contract to the end of the school year. Another school year is coming. There's a possibility that I will get another contract. And my boss was like, my principal was like, she's willing to give me a reference. Why? This will not happen if I was not inside the organization. This will not happen if my leg was not in the room. So for me, it's important. And they like one-on-one. They like to know you. They like to get to meet you in person. Once they get to know you, it's easier. So smaller towns also have their disadvantages. So I'll not say that they don't have, but these are the advantages personally. And did I sign? Let me go to there's a question here that I think I missed. Necessary basic amenities. Yes, I signed a 1-year lease. However, I have sent an email to my management that I cannot continue to live in this place. I want to move. I sent them an email. So what they have said to me, if I can find somebody to take over my lease, they are willing to let me go. They are also going to find someone else to take over. I also told them, because of the hazard, if I turn my camera, my bed is here, my cooking stove is just right here. It is that tiny, guys. I said the hazard for my son. So when you put all those things in play and you make a reasonable case, they are able to, and you have a reasonable landlord, right? They are able to listen to you and help you. So I think that's it. I signed a 1-year lease, but I'm able to, we started, the process has actually started. They've also helped me get someone to come and check if the person can take over my lease and whatnot. So approach really matters. If you have other questions, you can drop it in the comment section. Okay. Yeah, another thing I mentioned the phone contracts. Please don't go and sign phone contracts. Don't get a phone on lease. If you are going to even try that, you want to change your phone. Well, although I don't think that's an expense that you should start incurring as a newcomer in Canada. I use an iPhone 11 Pro Max. That phone is old. That's what I used to shoot all my videos, and it still works. Landing in Canada and going to go and get iPhone 17 Pro Max might not be a smart thing. I'm not going to speak generally because all of us do not have the same financial capability. I am still struggling financially. I just landed. All the expense of landing, and as a single mom, it's a lot. So buying a phone is not one of my top priorities. But if you want to do that, you need to check what you are signing. Make sure that you are signing the phone that after paying, the phone becomes yours. It's not the one that the phone plan will tell you that they are leasing the phone to you and they're going to get that phone back. Don't make that mistake. Number 2, stop biting your lips. Another mistake that newcomers should not make is not filing your taxes. Once you land and it has become tax year, file your tax, even if you do not make any money. Even if you did not make any money, file your taxes. Please do not forget. It's important because that's the way governments know that you exist, and that's the way that they can give you the benefits that you are eligible for. Always file your taxes. Yeah. So another thing I wanted to talk about is the banks that you open. If you want to open a bank account, open your mouth and tell them that you're a newcomer. As a newcomer, there are some banks like RBC, BMO. I made a content on it on my IG, and some people were actually dropping comments. BMO gave them some freebies. RBC gave them freebies. So it's the content I make is not something that I cook up. It's the truth, and it's the information is out there. It's just that not everybody knows it. Stop at your lips. I'll move this way. Thank you very much. Not everybody knows it. Okay. What else was I going to talk about? So please tell them that you're a newcomer so that they can give you newcomer benefits. Start building your credit score. Credit score is how you get a good apartment. If you want to get apartments here, the 𝐒𝐥𝐢 that I went through when I wanted to get apartment, especially in that Waterloo. The 𝐒𝐥𝐢 I went through. So some of them, they'll ask you, this apartment is for one person. I'll say, it's me and my child. They say, no, it's just for one person. Am I supposed to put my child outside if you approve the apartment for me? They'll ask you for your credit score. Is your credit score above blah, 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 blah? As a newcomer, how do you expect me to have a strong credit score? I just arrived. So some of the requirements from some of the landlords don't favor newcomers. And that is the truth. Just like Lagos landlords that have some unrealistic expectations and requirements. No, thank you. Unrealistic expectations. They also have some of them here in Canada too. Okay? So you have to be very, very careful with your credit score. Guard it with your heart and your mind. I'll share a story here. If by any chance you go to Walmart and they say to you that they want to give you a credit card that you can be using to tell them no. Please stop biting your lips and please move out of the frame. No shouting. Tell them no. I went to Walmart one day to buy some things. It was about, my round figure was around $180. I had $50 gift card that my friend gave me. I just arrived then, so she gave me as a gift. Guess what? I was gonna pay. I had my money. I had money in my credit account. I had money in my checking that I was going to transfer to my credit. So there was no reason for me to have any credit check. And once any organization checks your credit, it affects your credit score. Guess what? This lady at the counter was like, oh, there's this card that she can give to me. It helps my this. I'm like, okay, as a newcomer, as a JJC, I said, okay. I had not even started working. I hadn't started working. I hadn't started working. So when she did the application for me, next thing, she told me, oh, I'm not working. It was denied. It was now weeks later. I now went to check. That was when I wanted to start searching for apartments. I had now gotten a job and I started searching. I now checked my credits. I now realized that the simple small thing that cashier did for me at Walmart, that small checking, they took out 2 points from that 2 points is not small point though. You would think it's just 2 points. You think it's just 2 points. So please be careful. To gain that 2 points, it will take you months and sometimes years. You need to be careful. Guard your credit score with jealousy. Be careful what you buy. Be careful the requests that they make on your credit. Some of these landlords, when they start saying they want to make a request on your credit, say no. Go to landlords that will allow you to get apartments without checking your credit score. So another thing, once you arrive, please get connected, join communities. I'm thinking, I don't know yet if I should create a community because I'm also relatively new and I don't want to start something that I cannot finish. I don't want to start something I can't finish. I was thinking maybe I'll just create a community. A lot of people are asking me, but I don't have the time. Look at this boy now. He's already interrupting me. And I wanted to do this live stream around this time because he will still be sleeping. Today is a Saturday. Now he's awake. So, and I don't really have much time. I would have said, oh, maybe I should create a community of my own and then where we can share information. I can't do that right now. But when I can, I would communicate it. But one thing I would advise as you are learning, join a community. Find a community that aligns with you. Oh, if you stay in Kitchener-Waterloo and you are a mom, find a community of moms. If you're a student, find a community of students. Okay? Don't isolate yourself. Networking is very important. Networking is very, very important. Another thing that I would advise is to try volunteering. I did some volunteer jobs when I landed. In fact, it was based on my volunteer jobs. That's how I knew about food banks. There's a lot of rave on food banks recently about a student in Canada, a Nigerian student that went to a food bank. And a lot of misconception and misinformation out there, and it's very wrong. This lady said she went to a student's food bank, but when people were going to misconstrue her information, they made it look like she just went to just any food bank. I volunteered at a food bank, and I know that just anybody cannot walk in and get food. You must meet a certain requirements. Okay? So, that aside, try and volunteer, because me, I like to talk. Now, I will start diverting and talking about food bank. Try and volunteer. I did volunteer. I volunteered at the food bank. In Kitchener, it's called House of Friendship Food Bank. Yeah, I volunteered there around December. It was it was when I got a job. I told them, oh, that I've gotten a job, I won't be able to come. And if my job was still in Kitchener, I would have still been going like once in a while. But I don't stay near there anymore. So if you have other questions, please share. I've spoken for about 30 minutes now about myself and some of the things that I recommend to newcomers. If there's any question that you have that you want me to also ask, you want me to also answer, please share them in the comment section. wow, I'm really learning. Thank you so much. I'm glad that I'm able to share. I'm glad that I'm able to share some of the things that I know. And I'm glad that you are here to listen, because it's not easy landing in a new country and you don't know where to go. Are there any communities or group for single moms pre-arrival where one can join for more information before arriving, from people without relatives in Canada? Hey, Hanifa. Hey, this question, I have not seen any, because if I've seen any, I would have joined. 𝐒𝐥𝐻𝐤. As a single mom with no relatives in where I stay, I do not have any community like that. Oh dear. And it is not easy. I will not even lie to you. I have just one. And it's not easy. I've not seen any community to join for single moms. Maybe I should start it, because there's nothing for us, single moms. There's something general for moms in Kitchener, but there's nothing specific for single moms. And I need to tell you, I can tell you for free. My friend too is in that situation, a single mom without a relative. There's nothing as difficult as I want to speak to tell you that to tell you how the thing choke pass. I can't even bring out the words from my mouth. It choke. Picture this. You don't have any relative. You cannot even leave your child. Aiden, stop shouting. You cannot leave your child alone for 1 minute. You cannot. It is well. Hey, you cannot leave, especially if the child is underage. You cannot say you are going to supermarkets and come back and leave the child at home. Unlike back home in Nigeria, there was a time I had 2 helps, two for this small boy when he was sick. I had 2. Imagine coming here and there was none. I want Chris. We are plenty. I wanted to, and it's difficult because I'm also staying in a place where there are not much immigrants. So if there are a lot of immigrants here, like Black people, I can try and see, maybe I can make friends. I can see someone I can drop my son with. Okay, stay here. Let me quickly go. It's also easier when you have a friend where the children are the same age mates. They can play with themselves. They can grow together. Bruh, it's a jungle. Prepare your mind if you are coming. If you are the matter no be small matter. If you are coming alone, Aiden, please now. See what I'm saying? I cannot even have a session, and there's nowhere to run to here. If I was staying in a bigger apartment, I will lock myself in one room. So you need to prepare your mind. You need to prepare yourself, okay? That you are going to have to work it out. I don't know how many children you have. If you have more than one, give me 1 second. Grow. Quiet. I need just 30 more minutes. Mommy is working. Okay, can mom work? Yes. Thank you. If you have more than one child and they are not old enough, you will need a community, because the stress is going to be real. I'm not going to sugarcoat it. It's going to be real. You need a community. You need somebody that would take the stress off you once in a while. Crying at water. I cry. I will sit alone and start crying. We send me message. It's not easy, but you need to value. For me, when I got my job and when I moved out of Kitchener-Waterloo, I had to weigh what was most important to me. Is it community or is it having a job? If you don't have a job in this country, you'll be frustrated. If you don't have a job in this country, stop it. If you don't have a job in this country, you'll be thank you. If you don't have a job in this country, you'll be frustrated. So when I got the job, I knew that I needed to move. Yoruba people will say, meaning that you want to live long and you don't want to see bad things. You need to pick one. Because people that live longer, they used to see bad things. So I had to pick my struggle. Okay, so that's one thing. That's one thing. There's no single mom community yet. For me, I don't want this life to be about me. I don't want it to seem like it's difficult. I don't want to scare you. My aim is not to scare you. I'm doing it. I'm here. I'm surviving. And some people are still seeing me as an inspiration. Some people that do not even have children are still seeing me as an inspiration. So there is nothing that you cannot do if you put your mind to it. That is one thing that I have learned. If you put your mind to it, you can do it. You can do it. I've had people come to me that, oh, my partner is not supportive. My partner is not this. How will I cope? How will I survive? You will survive. It might be hard. It might be difficult, but you'll survive. Okay? There's no partner supporting me. There's nobody. And that's the thing about this country. The government will support you. If they see that you're a low-income earner and you have needs, they will support you. You sign up. Some people don't know that these programs are available. They don't know. They just be struggling on their own, struggling. And the government have put in some support in place. Oh, you're a single mom. Oh, you're a single mom. Oh, you don't have a job. Oh, you have a job, but your money is not enough. You don't have this. You stayed in it. Some people land there and they move into a shelter if they don't have money for apartments. Oh, yeah, that's another thing. You move into a shelter. If you are eligible, they will take you in. There are shelters that are finer than some people's house in Lagos. There are shelters that are finer than this my apartments. So the government have a lot of things. You just need to be connected. And when I say that, you should ask me, please confirm that you can hear me and this boy's noise is not disturbing you, because I don't know how else to control. Hey, bro, please now, I beg. If I say people should say I should plug them, you think I'm joking? I have information, no. I have this information. Just say I should plug you. I'll plug you. Oh my God! Let me see because I talk a lot. And that was one of the reasons. And that was one of the reasons I started this thing, because I know that I love to talk and I love to share information. So I have some free. Stop shouting now. You can grab some people have asked me, and I don't have time to be doing one-on-one sessions, to be answering questions in the DM. I need to make out that time. And to make out that time, you need to book a one-on-one session. If you feel like you can and you want to, and I need you to hold my hand, I'm available. But I have free PDF products that I put on my Instagram link. You can click on it and read it. It's like a guide, a newcomer guide. It's a newcomer guide to help you. Please click on it. I'm also working on like a newsletter to share like every once in a month, so that people have some of the information right there in their palm. I don't know what stage you are in your immigration process. Have you started? Are you waiting for a response? Have you gotten your response and you are planning and packing your bags? Quiet. Have you gotten a response and you're packing your bags? Yeah, those three. Have you landed and you're struggling to settle in and get a job? There are different stages to this immigration process. Whatever stage that you're at, what stage are you at? Somebody dropped something in the comments the other time, said we should pray for her that her PR will come out. I'm guessing you're waiting for a response. Anifa, what stage are you at? Anna, what stage are you at? What stage, whatever stage you're at in your immigration process, know that there's always a what's the word? A shege waiting at one point. Everyone always has that a fear. Everyone has that fear. Everyone has that what's it called? Excuse me. Lady, please stop shouting. Is either you are scared, oh, my visa has not come out, my kiniko. Some people have even asked me, oh, which route is good? Is it study? Is it kiniko? Any route is good. There are people that come in with study. Bonjour. Stop shouting. Some people, you're waiting on your ITA. It will come. By God's grace. Invitation to apply. It will come. It will come. There's nothing impossible. I'm also a believer of God, though. Me, I'm always I dey pray. I dey pray, they show. I'm also a believer of God. So pray, it will happen. Some people want to come in as students. As a student, coming. People will say, oh, I want to come in as a student, but I do not have money. Do you know that there are student loans? Empower. There's Empower. There's Passage. I've heard of Passage. Those two, they support students. They give you a loan and you start paying back. Although it's not easy. Me, I'm not going to lie to myself. I will not lie to any of my members, anybody. I will not lie to you. It's not a walk in the park. You just need to be determined to know how far or what you can do. Okay? It's not going to be easy. But will it be worth it in the end? Absolutely. Will it be worth it in the end? 100%. No wonder you said this bonjour. Oh my God, you're a clown. Yes, please. French is hot cake. French gives you, like, I don't talk about immigration because it's not my thing. But I know that anyone that can pass and can get points for French, people get points for French. If you can do it, if you can do the bonjour, ça va, ademe, all those small French that me I know. You can do the bonjour, you get called. The French test gives, because they are looking for French speakers here. They are, and it's hot cake. If you can, I'm wishing you all the best. I'm wishing you all the best. I think we have. Let me see. I like my own stream. Yeah, I think I've covered almost all I wanted to say here. So I've been sharing. I shared a job fair. I don't know if anybody that is in Canada is on this live. I shared a job fair some days ago. Please check it out. Check it out. You need to network. I'm also going to create Too loud, please. Reduce. I'm almost done. I need 10 more minutes. Thank you. I'm going to in future, I'm going to actually have to create a group. I don't know where I want to create the group. Maybe it's on WhatsApp, maybe it's on Telegram, but I'm going to create a community because I kid you not, I did not know that my page will grow this fast. I didn't know that I would connect with people this quickly. I just wanted to do my thing, share my thing, and move on. But the way this community is growing, I already have 500. I 500 plus subscribers. 500 plus subscribers. 500 followers on Instagram. I think I just hit 500 followers on Instagram. And on TikTok is going to 700. I did not believe that this community will grow this fast. And honestly, I get a lot of DMs and I can't even respond to all the DMs. I try my best. But between me juggling my job, shooting content, editing content, attending to my son, trying to cook, it's not easy. And I don't want to be that creator that does not respond to our comments, does not respond to our community. I don't want to be me. It can't be me because I started this because I want to actually share for the people. So why will the people be asking me questions? And can you please be quiet? Why would the people be asking me questions and I will not be able to answer? So I try my best. And that's why somebody sent me a DM one day and said, oh, she needed this, our child is this. And I looked at the comments. I've gotten something similar. I'm like, I have a one-on-one session. And she goes, she cannot afford that. And I say, how much can you afford in Naira? Because I'm not going to give you my 1 hour that I can use to do something else for free. It's unfair to me. While I want to attend to everybody, I just cannot. So I'm thinking maybe I should just create a group chat and see where it goes. I'll have a community. Of course, it's not going to be free because I don't want just anybody joining. And I don't want people clogging and then start the place as World War III and they start fighting. I don't have power for that. And I cannot be coordinating something that I can't. If you get what I mean. But I have put together a guide. Please go to my Instagram page. It's still the same, Adeola Adeite. Click on the link and it's free. Read it. I also know people don't like to read. Try and read it. Stop biting your lips. Try and read it. It will help. It will help you when you land. If you have not even got it, you just need it. Share it with those that you feel like, you know. I'm grateful for everyone that has joined this community. I don't take it for granted. I say it a lot, and I actually mean it. I don't take it for granted. I appreciate you. I appreciate the fact that you trust me enough. I like that you are following my journey and seeing and cheering me on. Because I'm going to be lying to you if I said it was easy. You know, easy. It's not easy. But not to scare you, there's nothing you cannot do if you put your mind to it. There's absolutely not. Even if you land and you don't land in Ontario, and you land in Saskatchewan, and you land in Newfoundland, and you land in where again, Manitoba, you will succeed. Because there are people there. And there are people succeeding. Do you get me? My sinus is back. I need to open the windows. There are people there and they are succeeding. So it's not about nothing. It's not just Ontario. And I think another thing that I'm going to do is also try and find information about other provinces. I realize that I have focused a lot on Ontario, and in my own defense, that's the information that I have, that I see, that are close to me. And I'm trying to share from my own personal experience so that the next person will not make the mistake. Like I've spoken now today, we've talked about how I landed, We've talked about how I got my first apartment, and I've told you things to avoid when you are getting your apartment. Please make sure that somebody goes to view it for you. Don't be like me, that just saw apartment and assume that it's bigger. Okay, make sure somebody views it for you. Make sure that you read your lease very well before you sign it. When you want to get a car, make sure that it's a car that is within your budget, you can pay for. Okay, if you want to finance a car, when I'm financing my car, I did not go and finance 2026 car. Don't do that. Go and finance a car that is like, it's still good, but the payments you can easily pay back. Don't do new model. No, because you're not showing off for anybody. Car is just necessity here. That's why. Make sure that your insurance for your car, don't go and make the mistake that I made. Please like this live. I only have how many likes here? You people should like my lives. like my live. I don't be like TikTok people where they share like tap. You people should like this live. Thank you very much. Insurance. Make sure that you do not you don't just sign any insurance. Read. Don't be like me. Read the agreements, read the documents before you sign it. Okay, make sure you read the documents before you sign. This live is going to be over in like 4 minutes. I appreciate every one of you. Thank you so much for taking out time to come here and listen to me talk. I hope that I was able to answer all your questions. I hope that I was able to talk about the things that you even forgot to ask. And if there's anything that I did not respond to, maybe that I missed, please feel free to drop me a message. Do not forget to go and click the link. I didn't say like. Don't mind me. I need to actually drink water because I've been talking for like an hour non-stop. Stop biting your lips, bro. So do not forget to go and click the link on my IG page where you can get your free starter guide. I do not know of any group for single moms yet, but hopefully maybe in the near future I might create something that would help, build a community for single moms in Canada. I might. I do not want my core story to be that I'm a single mom. Children start school. School age is 5 years old. Yeah. So school age is 5. There is kindergarten, senior kindergarten. Aiden, relax. Thank you. School age is 5, but there is daycare. You can do daycare, but daycare is not school. So that's another thing. When you are coming, you need to know the age of your child. Will your child be able to go to school? Because if child care here is a serious issue, my people. Before and after school care, the wait list is long. Daycare, the wait list is long. So you need to be prepared. I'm almost done. I need 5 more minutes. You need to prepare. If your child is not of school age and you do not get placement in daycare, you will be frustrated. You'll be frustrated. So make sure that your child is of school age, 5 years old. No, I think it's 4. 4, 5. 4, 5. 4 is junior kindergarten. 5 is senior kindergarten. Yeah. So that's that about that. Thank you all so much for joining this live. This is my very first live, and it was a success. I spoke for like 1 hour, and I'm sure that all I've given to you guys. I'm grateful for all the feedback, all the comments. Thank you so much for say thank you. Aiden, say thank you to the community.
Thank you for the community.
Yeah, I just say thank you.
Thank you.
Oh, thank you for joining. Thank you so much. This is Adeola Adeite community. They're supporting Mama. They keep liking and sharing Mama's posts. Say we're grateful.
We're grateful.
So if there's anything else, like I was saying before the live cuts off, if there's anything else you need me to address that I have not addressed, please send me a DM. I want to have the group, but I do not want my core to be that I'm a single mom. I like being a single mom. I like being a mom. But my brand is much more than that. My brand is helping newcomers rebuild as easily as possible. So please and please, my life is going to go off shortly. Thank you so much for joining. Thank you so much. I don't take it for granted. I don't take it for granted. I appreciate each and every one of you. If there's anything that I've not talked about, if there's anything I've not talked about, like I said earlier, please send me a message, send me a DM, send me a comment. I'll respond to it. Okay? I'll take out time and respond to it. Thank you all so much for joining. Bye for now.
End.
Yeah, end.